Hey, how you doing? Austin here. In this video, we're going to be talking about a particular crypto in this video that is up 86% in the last 7 days. It is the biggest mover as far as moving up in the top 100. These are cryptos that I highlight that are in the top 100 and have the most movement and or have a lot of stuff going on around them, and that's what we're going to be doing in this particular video. As always, this video is for entertainment purposes only, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. As always, thank you for the support of my channel. If you're interested, I have my own Patreon group. Links are in the description below. At the inner circle, you get access to my portfolio. You get access to weekly hot crypto tips and a lot of content that I do not share here on my YouTube channel. So go check that out in the links in the description below. Okay, so the crypto that I want to talk to you about is Quant. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. Quant. QNT. As you can see, it is at priced at $160. It's up 86.86% in the last 7 days. In the last 24 hours, it's up 26%. That's what we're doing right there. And you can see it's outpacing pretty much everything else right here, right now. Okay, so let's do a little bit deeper dive into this. It's ranked number 53 in all of the top 100. Its volume is dramatically increased 132%, and market cap's moving up 25% as well. Again, 160 is where we're at, and let's look at the 24-hour high and lows. Yeah, like right here, look, the 24-hour highs and lows, it's 126 to 174, so it has bounced back off of that 24-hour high. So if you're asking yourself, that sounds cool, Austin, but what is Quant? Okay, so it is launched in June 2018, has a goal of connecting blockchains and networks on a global scale without reducing the efficiency and interoperability of the network. It is the first project to solve the interoperability, say that word fast, problem through the creation of the first blockchain operating system. That's interesting. Okay, so it is built on an operating system, distributed ledger technology, and over ledger network for connecting different blockchain networks. This project's built as the first OS to be built for blockchains. The main aim for Quant using Overledger is to bridge the gap that exists between different blockchains. The backbone of the project is the Overledger network, which Quant builds as the ecosystem on which the future digital economy ecosystem will be built. It allows developers to build decentralized multi-chain applications known as maps for their customers. For developers to build a map on the network, they must hold a certain amount of Quant tokens. Okay. This actually was started by Gilbert Verdian, and he was in the looks like he was in Vocalink, a MasterCard company. No, yeah, let me see. I already had kind of reread this. I thought he had some healthcare background, but maybe that's not what it was. I think it may have been a different one I was reading. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. So what makes it unique? Okay, since the introduction of the blockchain distributed ledger technologies, innovators have found the use case in almost every known industry. However, there's been the problem of seamless interoperability between these projects, between these different blockchain projects. Quant was created to be the missing link between the different blockchains. So it was designed to act as a gateway for any blockchain-based project to access all other blockchains. It also works in connecting an application to other apps in the same blockchain ecosystem like Ethereum. Okay, more than multiple blockchain interactions, Quant creates different layers for apps to interact at different levels. Quant has different layers for transactions, messaging, filtering, and ordering, and an application for sharing and referencing identical messages related to the applications. The Quant App Store has the ability to read and monitor transactions across multiple ledgers. It's very interesting what they do. So if you take a look at their website, let's see. We just really read about a lot of this, right? But let's see. Such as blockchain DAG and tempo, the result is a significant shift in the way we connect and interact with each other, enabling Quant is leading. We're already developed the Overledger. So I mean, they're definitely solving a legitimate need in connecting these different blockchains, right? I mean, that's fundamentally what they're doing, and I think that this is absolutely a very technical related crypto, and I could see why it's not on a lot of people's radar from the standpoint of it's not. I'm just going to say it. I mean, I really, it's not like a Dogecoin or something like that. I know, I get it, right? And since it's a more technical aspected crypto, I could see that why a lot of people just don't even really know about it, and or they're just like, whoa, I don't even really understand what that is. And that's kind of the goal of me doing videos like this, where we're highlighting, you know, these particular cryptos that are moving up, because we get a lot of new exposure to these cryptos that are in the top 100. And again, if I'm always looking for cryptos to kind of invest in, usually I start at the top 100. That's really where I start, and frankly, usually stay within that kind of realm, you know, because like, I mean, if you're looking at like cyrpto, I mean, it's moving up really nicely as well, you know, and I mean, that's a very interesting one where you're talking about leveraging the power of computing that's not being used to create, you know, a decentralized global storage mechanism, right? And so that's interesting in that capacity. But Quant, because they do this, they're effectively in the business of connecting different blockchains, and yes, they realize they do more than that. And it looks like they're the main leader in that. That's very interesting to me, because this is a technology that I don't see any reason why it's going to go away, because there will always be multiple blockchains out there, multiple blockchain technologies that have to be connected and have to have interoperability. So what Quant does is solve a legitimate issue, right? And oh, by the way, connecting the applications, the projects on top of those blockchains is very intriguing to me, and how it's multifaceted, and I think it's really pretty cool. I'm not going to tell you that I understand, you know, all of the technology, because I'm not that technically oriented. I do get it at a business level, and that's kind of how I look at these things. Whenever I'm looking at these coins, at these tokens and these coins, I'm looking at it from a business perspective and going, hey, what does it fundamentally do, and what are the problems it solves? Are these large problems that are going to continue to exist as crypto continues to roll along and get more and more advanced and things like that? And so that's how I always kind of look at it, and trying to identify whether or not this particular technology like Quant has long-term value and long-term viability, and this one certainly does. You know, I mean, you know, what I walk away from this is that what Quant does is it solves a legitimate, pretty large problem, which is the connection of different blockchains and having the interoperability and the connection of the apps on top of those blockchains. Oh, by the way, you have to have a certain amount of Quant to be able to, what did they say? If you're a developer and you want to build on the map on the network, you must hold a certain amount of Quant tokens. I mean, so again, there's a lot of really interesting stuff here to me related to this one. My goal with these videos, this particular series, because you guys said you wanted me to continue to do these, is very simple. It's to make you aware of coins and tokens like this that you wouldn't be looking at, okay? And that's really what I see evolving in this particular series. I see it evolving as just, you know, exposure, and frankly, I'm learning too, right? I mean, because I tend to focus on like the top 20 or 30, and then if one pops into my radar, you know, from various different ways, you know, then I look at it. But what I like about me doing the series is it highlights these coins and tokens to you, and it highlights them to me. And, you know, like the one I did yesterday was Neo, and that was interesting, and it got some interesting comments. It's like basically the Ethereum of China, if you will. And I had a lot of comments like, oh, I don't want to go anywhere near China. And I talked about that in the video. And so I think that this is interesting, and I'm going to continue to do this. And so if this one fits into your investing profile, then yeah, go for it and go do your own due diligence. As always, I appreciate your support, and I'll see you later. Take it easy. Bye.